Cosmic Rewind is finally open. What's up with the Fuzzy Tauntaun at Oga's? Festival of the Lion King will be closing soon. A very popular Magic Kingdom snack is now available all day long, and more. Let's talk Disney news. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog, and it's that time again where I tell you everything that happened at Disney parks this week. After months of waiting, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is finally open in EPCOT. On the morning of opening day, boarding groups filled up fast. Just about 30 seconds after 7 a.m., one of our reporters shared that the My Disney Experience app was already showing 1 p.m. as the next virtual queue enrollment start time. Remember that if you can't get into the virtual queue, there is another option, the individual attraction selection pay per ride option. This option opened up at 7 a.m. for hotel guests and at park open for all other guests, but this is another one you'll need speedy fingers for, as the Lightning Lane option did sell out in just a matter of minutes as well. So how much is that Lightning Lane price, you ask? Well, on its opening day, the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind coaster pay-per-ride selection was priced at $17. Remember that this price is subject to change depending on the day and how many people are in EPCOT, so that price may vary in upcoming days or weeks and months. Keep in mind that this is Memorial Day weekend, so the fact that it is a holiday will be impacting the price most likely. Okay, are you ready for some Star Wars Celebration news? New Star Wars characters are coming to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge very soon. A lot of things were announced at the Star Wars Celebration this week. And the convention isn't even over yet. The legendary bounty hunter Boba Fett and mercenary Fennec Shan will soon stake a claim in Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. Starting today, May 28th, you can find these two attempting to remain in the shadows around Black Spire Outpost. On top of that, the Mandalorian and Grogu, aka Baby Yoda, will also journey to Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland Park later this year. No word on them coming to Disney World yet, so stay tuned. New scenes are also going to be added to Star Tours, but no major details yet on where the new scenes will take us. DJ Rex will have an all-new playlist for us soon at Oga's Cantina, and possibly some collaboration with our favorite intergalactic superstar Gaia from the Galactic Star Cruiser. Amazing. New merchandise was also revealed, including new creatures, new toys, and new lightsabers, including a lightsaber that has been highly anticipated, the Darth Sidious lightsaber. There will also be a Plo Koon lightsaber, and starting May 31st, you'll be able to get none other than Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber. There are even more new legacy lightsabers on the way, and we, of course, will keep you updated on when these new items hit the parks. Okay, annual pass holders. You can generally get discounts of up to 20% on dining, merchandise, and certain activities, but we've got some updates. If you're a pass holder, you may have been used to showing your physical annual pass holder card to get those discounts while shopping in the parks, but now things have changed. Annual pass holders are now required to show a form of identification along with the portion of the My Disney Experience app that shows they are annual pass holders instead of their physical pass holder card in order to get some of their discounts. According to a cast member we spoke with, some individuals were sending screenshots and using other people's passes in order to take advantage of the discounts, which is why this new policy is being put in place. As this new policy is implemented, you may see variations throughout the park, so just keep that in mind. Be sure to come prepared with your My Disney Experience app ready to check out so you can make your checkout process run smoothly, and don't forget that ID. If you want to see the full list of everywhere you can use your annual pass holder discounts, head to our website at disneyfoodblog.com. All right, EPCOT guests who were near Mission Space yesterday got quite the surprise when a robot made its way through the crowd. ICANN, the showbot, made his way through EPCOT to celebrate the opening of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. If ICANN looks familiar, you may recognize him from his time spent strolling around Tomorrowland and Magic Kingdom in years past. According to Disney, ICANN is a robot from another galaxy who is fascinated by Earth and Earthlings and wants to learn all he can about us and our culture. Of course he does. We are very interesting. You can catch him interacting and speaking with guests in Epcot's World Discovery neighborhood, though there isn't a set schedule for the bot at the moment. We'll let you know if we continue to see him strolling around the park. Okay, Epcot Guest Relations gets a new look. Yep, Guest Relations got a brand new look in Epcot. Disney Imagineer Zach Ridley recently shared a look at the updated space on Instagram. He said the space has been refreshed to fit in with the visual identity of World Celebration, following the same look as Creations Shop and Connections Cafe and Eatery, so basically white plastic. As a reminder, this is what the sign looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. There are now bright blues and the same marquee style in the Epcot World bold font as the other locations stations, and there's some new geometric light fixtures. The refresh space also shows the 5-ring logo of EPCOT in an alternate color spectrum scheme, which shows all the colors of the park neighborhoods coming together. This is the only spot in EPCOT where you can see this full color version of the logo. EPCOT is slowly but surely coming together. Maybe we'll get to say goodbye to Walcott pretty soon. All right, now let's talk about this food recall situation. Some Jif peanut butter has been recalled due to salmonella. The brand's creamy, crunchy, natural, and reduced fat peanut butters have been linked to a salmonella outbreak in 12 states. By the way, I had to go through and throw away a bunch of my own peanut butter because it was marked with the salmonella numbers. Now, the company announced a voluntary recall this past Friday, and jars with lot codes 1274425 through 2140425 have been recalled and should be thrown away. The states that have reported salmonella cases are Arkansas, Georgia, Illinois, Massachusetts, Missouri, Ohio, North Carolina, New York, South Carolina, Texas, Virginia, and Washington. Even though Florida is not on that list right now, we have already seen some changes when it comes to peanut butter in Disney World. Plaza Ice Cream Parlor in Magic Kingdom has pulled all of their peanut butter sauce from the menu for the time being. Right now, only hot fudge and caramel sauce are available. However, we did see treats like the peanut butter cookie pies being sold over at the Main Street Confectionery, so the recall appears not to have affected all peanut butter products in Disney World. At Gideon's Bakehouse in Disney Springs, all of their limited flavors this month are peanut butter based, and due to the recall, no peanut butter treats are currently available. These include the peanut butter crunch, peanut butter chocolate swirl, and the PB&J cake slices. To make up for this, Gideon's is adding more coffee cake and dark coffee cake cookies, as well as the original red velvet cake slices to its stores. Just be aware that some treats with peanut butter in them might be missing from menus in Disney World right now. We'll keep an eye on any other changes regarding the peanut butter recall, so stay tuned to DFB for news and updates. Okay, Festival of the Lion King is closing for a while. If you're heading to Animal Kingdom this July, you might be saddened to know that a celebration of the Festival of the Lion King will be unavailable for quite a few days at the beginning of the month. From July 5th to July 15th, a celebration of the Festival of the Lion King will be closed with no performances throughout the day so that Disney can prepare for the full show, Festival of the Lion King, to return. Not only that, but we now know that the full Festival of the Lion King show will be returning with tumble monkeys, birds, and all on July 16th, 2022. Can't wait to see this show return in its former glory. No one wants to face a long walk to their car after a day in the parks. That's why we are always on the lookout for when the parking trams are coming back. And we were relieved to see the parking lot trams returned to Animal Kingdom this week. These trams will take you to and from your car, relieving you from some of the walking that comes with a long park day. And we know that Animal Kingdom is one of the worst because that parking lot gets really hot for some reason. So the next time you're spending your day in Animal Kingdom, be sure to hop on a tram to get back to the parking lot. Trams have also returned to Magic Kingdom, but we are still waiting for more information on the return of the EPCOT and Hollywood Studios trams, so stay tuned. Okay, some food and wine booths are opening late this year. Flower and Garden is still running through July 4th, and we know the Food and Wine Festival doesn't kick off until July 14th, but there's nothing wrong with planning ahead, right? This year, 5 booths are opening late on August 15th. First, Brew Wing at the Odyssey typically serves up a variety of chicken wings along with beers and ciders and more. We haven't seen the Coastal Eats booth since 2019, but it's finally making a return. You can expect seafood dishes, beer, wine, and cocktails there. The returning Hawaii booth is pretty popular among guests. This booth is known to serve up tropical flavors, island favorites, and fruity drinks. If dishes like the iconic Kahlua pork slider or Spam are a must for you, you might consider moving your EPCOT trip back a little bit, as this one's not opening until August 15th either. You'll never guess what fun the Mac and Eats booth holds. Well, maybe you will. It's pretty obvious. Mac and cheese combos. This is a returning booth this year. We loved it when it debuted at the festival last year. It is opening late as well. And lastly, the Noodle Exchange was a new addition in 2021 and is going to be returning this year on August 15th. It features flavors from the Far East and a variety of noodle dishes. So when planning your trip, make sure you keep those booths in mind. They won't open until August 15th. Reservations are now open for Hoop-Dee-Doo Review. The Hoop-Dee-Doo Musical Review is a dinner show at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. There are buckets, yes, literal metal buckets of comfort food like fried chicken and ribs for the whole family to enjoy. And strawberry shortcake is absolutely involved. Reservations open this week for shows beginning on June 23rd, but we encountered some technical problems when the reservation site finally opened. When we went to book a reservation, we were told the system was unable to check for available tables. We were finally able to book a reservation, but beware of potential glitches if you're planning to book this one. As a reminder, reservations are only available for Disney World dining 60 days in advance, so keep that in mind too. Also, don't forget Hoop-Dee-Doo has a requirement of prepayment when you make your reservation, so you'll need to have a credit card ready when you make that reservation to pay for the meal in advance. Now, today is a good day, DFB friends, because the Nutella and fresh fruit waffle sandwich from Sleepy Hollow Refreshments in Magic Kingdom is once again available all day long. After an extended period of only being served with breakfast prior to 11 a.m., we are so ecstatic we can get this warm, chocolatey, and fruity waffle sandwich throughout lunch and dinner now, too. We chatted with a cast member who confirmed that the Nutella and fruit waffle sandwich was available all day. They said it was a recent change. You can grab it on mobile order or by ordering directly from a Sleepy Hollow cast member. Of course, keep in mind this is subject to change. The waffle sandwich comes and goes for the afternoon. And it could go back to being a breakfast-only item once again in the future, or Disney could change things up in another way. So just be sure to check and see what the situation is when you visit by checking My Disney Experience before you head into Magic Kingdom. We spotted a new drink in EPCOT themed after Disney's newest ride. Introducing Joffrey's Awesome Drink. This drink is a galactic blend of frozen lemon ice with a splash of Minute Maid premium lemonade and desert pear syrup, topped with chewy green apple jelly stars. It's a mix of green and purple pink slush, and the green jelly stars add that unique touch. This drink is $6.49 and available at the Joffrey's and World Discovery. For $13.99, you can have a Grey Goose vodka added, but how does it taste? Right off the bat, the lemon flavor is super strong, so if you're not a fan of lemon, that's an automatic negative for you. The desert pear flavors help to tone down that lemon to make it less tart and tangy. We thought it kind of tasted like the iconic violet lemonade you can get during the EPCOT International Flower and Garden Festival. The green apple stars are chewier versions of Boba pearls and are very similar in flavor to the Boba and the Night Blossom drink over in Pandora at Animal Kingdom. While the gummy stars taste good, they're pretty difficult to eat because they're bigger than the straw we were given. This means you'll either have to wait until the drink is gone to eat them or pick them out of the slush. This is a slush, and Disney World is located in Florida, so it's a given that it's going to melt quickly. One thing to be aware of is that the syrup will separate from the rest of the slush and sink to the bottom as it starts to melt, so definitely drink it fast or stir it up. Okay, what is going on with the Fuzzy Tauntaun? Well, if you're not familiar with it, the Fuzzy Tauntaun is an iconic drink you can typically find at Oga's Cantina and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, both at Disney World and Disneyland. The drink is made with Ciroc peach vodka, Bowls peach schnapps, and Simply Orange with tangerine, pure cane sugar, and Buzz Button tingling foam. Now that Buzz Button tingling foam is what makes your mouth go numb when drinking it. We're not kidding, you do feel numb. For its great peach flavor and its hilarious numbing effect, this drink can be a popular pick at Oga's Cantina, but getting it could be a bit more difficult these days. Over in Disneyland, the menu for Oga's Cantina no longer lists the Fuzzy Tauntaun, and when we spoke to the lead cast member at Oga's, they shared that there have been some embargo issues impacting their ability to get things from other planets. A bit of a Star Wars talk there. So it sounds like those buzz buttons are the problem, and they're having a hard time getting those at the moment. Now, in Disney World, the Fuzzy Tauntaun is still listed on the menu, and the cast member told us that they're changing the foam that's used on the drink. That change reportedly has not yet taken place, though. So if you're heading to Disneyland right now, you may not be able to get this one. And in Disney World, it's questionable. It sounds like they're going to change it up a little bit. So we'll see what happens and we'll keep you updated. Here at DFB, we have a great fondness for the Werther's original gingerbread caramel cookie sandwich from Caramel Kucha in the Germany Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase. And in the past, this treat has been more seasonal, generally popping up during the fall or winter time. This past winter was a bit different, though. We kept coming back, and like a trusty old friend, the gingerbread caramel cookie sandwich was there to greet us. Then in February of 2022, we were told it is scheduled to go away at the end of the month. But things changed again. This is why we do this here at DFB, because you never really know what the truth is with Disney food. So we keep checking and checking and checking. So in March, we were told the cookie was so popular that it got added to this spot's year-round menu. One of our reporters even shared that they saw it in the case in late May. But now things have changed again. During a recent trip to Epcot, we found that the gingerbread caramel cookie sandwich was gone. When we asked a cast member, they said our beloved treat left the shop recently and reportedly something new will be replacing it. According to the cast member, the gingerbread cookie sandwich will be going back to being seasonal again. So, what will be replacing this delight? The cast member we spoke to wasn't sure. Will it be a similar sandwich cookie type of treat? Something totally different? We will be very interested to find out and let you know. Whispering Canyon Cafe at Disney's Wilderness Lodge is now serving up a mimosa flight. There are 4 different flavors to try: pomegranate, blood orange, pog, which of course is passion fruit, orange, and guava, and orange. We were already huge fans of the breakfast offerings at Whispering Canyon, like their unique dynamite cinnamon rolls, and this made us more excited to go back. Plus, the shenanigans that this restaurant is known for recently returned, making for a fun experience. Disney hasn't shared the price for the mimosa flight, but we'll keep you updated as soon as we have more details. Whispering Canyon Cafe has breakfast, good servers, and now a whole flight of mimosas. So if you've never considered this one, maybe it's time to check it out. Hey, did you know one of the booths at the EPCOT Flower and Garden Festival changes its menu pretty frequently? Farmer's Feast features a seasonal rotating menu that offers farm-fresh ingredients, and now it's time to try the new summer menu. The summer menu features returning items like tomato cornbread panzanella and barbecued seared pork tenderloin. New this year, though, is a whole lot of melon feta cheesecake. The cheesecake comes with watermelon curd, pickled watermelon rind, watermelon caramel, and compressed watermelon for $4.50. We'll start with the cheesecake itself. It was pretty tasty, but the feta makes it grainier than a typical cheesecake. There's also no melon in the cheesecake. Those flavors come from the cream on top. To be honest, we just thought this was okay, and there is barely any melon flavor here. There are so many melon aspects in the treats, but the cheesecake was the prominent flavor. And the summer menu has some pretty strong returning savory items, but we're not sure we can recommend the cheesecake because it just wasn't working for us. There are plenty of amazing desserts in EPCOT, so there is probably a better treat for you out there. This new menu is going to be offered until July 4th, when the 2022 EPCOT Flower and Garden Festival ends, so be sure to visit this booth and the others before that festival is over. Okay, we found a brand new snack at Gasparilla Island Grill at the Grand Floridian Resort. Say hello to the new Dreamsicle Cone for $5.48. This dessert is a waffle cone with a brownie inside and a Rice Krispie treat shaped like a scoop of ice cream on top. And if that wasn't enough, there's even some white chocolate drizzle on top of the Rice Krispie treat. We thought this was real cute, and that's about it, unfortunately. The Rice Krispie treat was good and tasted like vanilla, which we liked, but the brownie was dense and had a little bit of that fake chocolate flavor. We also found the cone to be incredibly stale, like hurting your teeth to get a bite of it kind of stale. And even though it wasn't a real ice cream cone, it started to melt as it got warmer, just like ice cream. We think kids would probably like this for its unique look, but we wouldn't really recommend it, especially when Gasparilla Island Grill has so many other delicious desserts, like that orange bird cake pop we found last week. Our biggest takeaway from this treat is that we just wish it was fresher. If it was, it may have been a hit. You might have better luck and will be served a fresher batch, but as it stands, at $5.48 per cone, we just don't think this dessert was worth it. Okay, so there's a brand new ride in Disney World, and you know what that means: new merchandise. Treasures of Xandar is the newest gift shop to join EPCOT's shopping lineup, and it's home to all the Xandarian goodies the broker has decided to share with us. There are multiple collections within this one merchandise location. Heroes of Xandar collection, What If the Guardians Were Rock Stars? The Guardians of the Galaxy Through the Eyes of Quill collection. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind Honorary Guardians collection, that's us, we're the Honorary Guardians. And Groot Through the Years collection. Who doesn't want that? There are a few items that were only available opening day, including this Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind t-shirt and this annual pass holder Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind t-shirt. Both shirts are $36.99. There is so much fun new merch in this spot, everything from pins to magic bands, t-shirts, fanny packs, hats, Star-Lord jackets, mugs, toys, and more. Seriously, there's so much merchandise. If you are a Guardians fan, you will be very happy. And Marvel merch in general, like the Loki Horns headband for $49.99 or this Infinity Gauntlet for $99.99. You can find the new Guardians merch at the end of the ride at Treasures of Xandar gift shop, and you can also find some of the items at Creations shop as well. Things got pretty crowded there today, so they ended up kind of going to a little bit of a virtual queue even for the Creations shop. If you want to see everything we found, then check out our blog post that is a full look at all of the new merchandise. We'll link it in the description for you below. Now we've got new Mickey Mouse Main Attraction Collection in Disney World. The Mad Tea Party series from the Mickey Mouse Main Attraction Collection finally arrived in the parks. We spotted it first in Discovery Trading Company at Animal Kingdom and at Mickey's of Hollywood and Hollywood Studios. Later, we found the collection at Magic Kingdom in Big Top Souvenirs, and we found it in Disneyland too. We found the ears for $34.99. The blue headband is piled high with a stack of teacups. The front of the ears features a pattern from the teacups on the attraction, while the back of one ear has the 50th anniversary logo. They're definitely a more unique look than your traditional Mickey ears. Aside from the ears, we also got a new Mad Tea Party collectible key. It's got a very Wonderland-esque design with bright colors and a teacup in the middle of the Mickey head. Like the other items, it's limited release and even comes with a special box. You can pick one up for $29.99. And finally, we've got a main attraction Mad Tea Party pin. It features Mickey Mouse in what can only be described as a whimsical outfit with a stack of teacups on his head. You can add this one to your collection for $29.99 as well. We've already seen these items online along with a few others like a plush and a backpack, so if you can't get to the park soon, make sure to check those out online instead. And we found a great ornament this week. This one is a miniature version of the France Pavilion. It looks just like the Pavilion and even has tiny La Vins de France. Even the awnings over the windows are accurate. Turn it around and there's a scene of Mickey and Minnie in a cafe kissing underneath the Eiffel Tower. C'est la vie, but in a good way. If you're looking to add this to your miniature Disney World collection, the ornament is $29.99. We've also seen a Germany Pavilion ornament in the past and via Napoli, Italy Pavilion ornament, so we'll be checking the other pavilions to see if they get their ornaments soon. And we'll be sure to let you know when they do. These are some of the most fun souvenirs we've seen lately. And there we go. That's what I've got for you today. If you want to stay super up to date on all the latest Disney news, sign up for our newsletter and we will send info straight to your inbox. It's totally free and the link to sign up is in the description box below. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, I'm AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.